Number 1. A cemetery security guard working the night shift decides to record a short video for his brother-in-law to show just how unsettling the place feels after dark. While walking through the crematorium on the property, he explains that the lights are set to shut off automatically at a certain time each night. He also mentions hearing stories from another worker who claims strange sounds and unexplained things often happen near the cremation furnaces. As he continues filming, he passes by shelves and tables where urns containing ashes are kept before being returned to families. The atmosphere already feels tense, but things take a disturbing turn when the audio on his phone suddenly begins cutting out and glitching.
They turn off automatically at a certain hour. And I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna walk you through I have a friend that works that he would see and hear things coming from these furnaces when they're burning the bodies. So when I'm walking through here, they usually put the urns out to send to the families. So when I'm walking here at night, I walk right by these urns that they put on these tables here. And then I come down, freaking out.
Moments later, he hears a sharp metallic clink echo through the room. He turns the camera toward the sound and notices something unsettling. One of the urns appears to be moving on its own. The lid slowly lifts upward, as if something inside is trying to push its way out. Shocked and clearly unnerved, the guard decides it's time to leave. But before he can get out, he notices movement again near the doorway. The curtains begin swaying even though the room is completely still. Then, without warning, something from the other side forces the curtains apart. At that point, the guard panics and runs out of the crematorium. The footage leaves behind an unsettling question. Was it just fear and coincidence, or could something still be lingering inside the cemetery long after death? Number 2. A lonely bypass road in rural Indonesia has a chilling reputation that keeps many locals from driving there after midnight. People in the area call it the White Lady's Highway. The story goes back to 1997, when a young bride vanished while traveling along that same road on the night of her wedding. Her body was never recovered, but her white wedding dress was later found hanging from a tree near kilometer marker 47. Since then, strange stories about the road have continued to spread for years. An Instagram user named Kang Sweatses never believed any of it. He had driven through the highway countless times during late-night shifts and never experienced anything unusual. To him, the story sounded like nothing more than local superstition. That changed on July 25th, when his dashcam recorded something he couldn't explain. While driving through the dark highway, a figure dressed completely in white appeared standing perfectly still on the side of the road. What made the footage even more unsettling was the exact location. The figure was standing right beside kilometer marker 47, the same spot connected to the bride's disappearance decades earlier. Later, while reviewing the footage, Kang noticed a detail he hadn't seen while driving. Even though the figure was directly illuminated by his headlights, it cast no shadow at all. Disturbed by what he saw, he checked the date and realized something even stranger. July 25th was the exact anniversary of the bride's disappearance. Only afterward did he learn that many local drivers avoid that road entirely on that specific night every year. Unfortunately for him, he didn't know the warning until after he had already driven straight into the mystery. Number 3. This video was uploaded to TikTok by user. In the clip, she records inside her house while focusing on a pair of double doors in front of her. A few friends can be heard talking quietly in the background as she calmly asks what she believes is a spirit to move the doors.
Can you please shut the doors? Can I show it so you can see that it sees? Oh yeah. They're shutting.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah.
Show it so nobody can everybody can see that.
Oh wow, nice job. That's really good.
Actually, I don't think it's slamming.
Guys, look, he basically.
Wait, show it like this so you can see that nobody's pushing the door or something.
Okay, can you try opening the doors? If it's too hard, we can help you. Yeah. Maybe just try opening them. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a little push. Okay. That would have been a little harder there. Can you push open? Oh, awesome job. I think that's easier.
Did you open it?
Can you please try pushing the doors open instead of shutting them? Wow, nice job. That's really impressive. Oh, is it? Oh, never mind. That's just. Okay. Wait.
Good job. Try keeping one open. Okay.
Nice job. Okay, guys, let's go downstairs. Okay, we're gonna head downstairs, okay?
What immediately stands out is how relaxed she seems throughout the recording. Despite the strange situation, there's no fear or panic in her voice. She speaks casually while keeping the camera pointed at the doors, almost as if she expects something to happen. After several seconds, the doors slowly begin closing on their own. No one appears to be touching them, and the movement looks smooth and controlled rather than sudden or random. The people in the room react with surprise as the doors continue moving until they are nearly shut. She then asks for the doors to open again. At first, nothing happens, but after a few moments, the doors slowly begin moving back in the opposite direction. The way the movement seems to happen directly after her requests makes the interaction feel especially unsettling, almost like something is responding to her in real time. The repeated back and forth motion is what makes the clip stand out to so many viewers online. It creates the impression that there's an unseen presence reacting to commands inside the house. Of course, there are still possible explanations. Airflow, changes in pressure between rooms, or even someone standing outside the camera's view could potentially cause the doors to move. Since the full room isn't shown clearly the entire time, it's difficult to completely rule those possibilities out. Still, the timing of the movement is hard to ignore. Whether there's a logical explanation or not, the way the doors react moments after each request makes the footage feel genuinely eerie. Number 4. One night, TikTok user Second Chance was outside in his backyard recording a video for his followers after receiving some personal news. While talking to the camera, something disturbing suddenly interrupts the recording.
I've been trying to relax on my day off, but ever since the news of earlier, it's been a little bit difficult. So, decided I just want to come outside and enjoy my backyard for a little bit, enjoy my rent, as I like to put it. And just let y'all know what's going to be happening with the page going forward. Oh no. So here's something I didn't tell you guys. A lot of y'all have been saying, be careful because these things can follow you home. I don't know if anything followed me home or if it followed me to work. Fucking shaking.
Loud knocking and banging noises begin coming from inside a nearby shed. Curious and clearly confused, he walks over to check what's causing the sound. But when he looks inside, the shed appears completely empty. No person, no animal, nothing that could explain the noise.
I want y'all to know that that's not the first time this has happened. It's just been a while since it's happened. Okay. Yeah, y'all going first. I hate coming in here. I swear to you, it's always like the worst thing. Keeping the door open this time. Am I closing it behind me? Yeah, how about that? Oh my God!
Even stranger, moments later another loud knock echoes from inside, followed by an object suddenly falling off a shelf on its own. On a different night, he records another video while responding to questions from viewers about the strange activity. During the recording, the unsettling noises return. Knocking can once again be heard coming from the shed in the background. Then, slowly, the shed door begins opening by itself.
And I wanted to make a video to answer those questions for you guys now. It's about 5:30, 5:45 in the morning. I can't sleep. So I figured, why not, right? So I answer the first question. What happened to the video? Y'all hear that, right? Like that. Y'all see that?
A few seconds later, what sounds like fast footsteps can be heard rushing away from the shed. The strange part is that no one is visible anywhere around him. It almost seems as if something unseen opened the door and ran out into the darkness. The repeated incidents left him wondering if whatever was causing the activity may have followed him home from a recent hospital visit he mentioned online. So far, he still doesn't have an explanation for what's happening in his backyard, and viewers are waiting to see if any new updates appear in future videos. Number 5. A woman working as an overnight caregiver began noticing strange sounds inside the house every night. According to her, it often sounded like someone was slowly walking around the room after dark. Since she usually slept in the living room while caring for an elderly bedridden patient, the noises started making her uneasy. Wanting to figure out what was happening, she decided to leave a camera recording overnight. What the camera captured completely shocked her. During the night, her patient, a woman who reportedly should not have been physically able to leave the bed, appears standing hunched over in the darkness. The figure remains still for several moments, seemingly staring in the caregiver's direction. The footage quickly spread online, with many viewers disturbed by the patient's unnatural posture and slow movements. What made the video even more unsettling was the fact that the woman was believed to be bedridden, making it difficult for people to understand how she was even standing in the first place. Some viewers believe the incident could be explained by sleepwalking or a confused mental state during the night. Others think the footage feels far more disturbing, almost as if something else was influencing her behavior. Whether there's a medical explanation behind it or something more mysterious, the video left a lot of people deeply unsettled after watching it. Number 6. Phenomenon Paranormal is a TikTok account focused on supernatural content. But the woman behind the page may be dealing with strange experiences inside her own home as well. Along with her usual paranormal posts, she has shared several clips that appear to show unexplained activity happening around her. In one video, she had fallen asleep in her living room while a camera continued recording. During the footage, a disturbing voice can suddenly be heard speaking from somewhere inside the house. The voice sounds low, distorted, and completely separate from anyone visible on camera. What makes the clip especially creepy is how clear the message seems to be, almost as if something is directly trying to communicate with her. According to her, incidents like this happen regularly. She claims strange voices are often heard throughout the house, especially during quiet moments late at night. In another clip, her dog suddenly begins barking toward an unseen area of the room. Seconds later, A raspy voice appears to respond directly to the animal. The timing of the response is what unsettled viewers the most, making it feel less like random background noise and more like an actual interaction. Whether these recordings have a logical explanation or something more mysterious behind them, the videos have left many viewers disturbed. The idea of hearing voices answer back from empty rooms is enough to make anyone feel uneasy. Number 7. This series of clips comes from a house where the owner claims strange activity has been happening for a long time. According to him, security cameras placed around the home have captured several incidents that are difficult to explain, with some of them becoming more aggressive over time. One recording begins in the living room while everyone in the house is asleep.
Starts with the stool sliding out across the floor, then keep an eye on the sandal on the rug.
At first, a small stool suddenly slides across the floor on its own. Seconds later, a sandal resting on a rug is violently thrown upward and completely out of frame. The movement is so fast, it almost looks like something invisible grabbed it. Another camera inside the bedroom captures an even stranger moment. While the owner is asleep in bed, a soda can sitting nearby suddenly launches across the room at high speed toward the camera. Moments later, another object appears to fly back toward the bed and lands near him. The force behind both movements makes the footage especially unsettling. In another clip recorded near the upstairs landing, a laundry basket suddenly shifts on its own. Around the same time, the family dog reacts nervously in a nearby bedroom, seemingly noticing something before anyone else does. The owner claims the landing area has always been one of the most active and dangerous spots in the house. The activity continues in a back room where a large reclining sofa appears to move by itself. According to the owner, the controls for the reclining feature were located on the side nearest the wall, making it nearly impossible for someone to secretly activate it from a hidden position. One of the most disturbing clips shows a small object moving rapidly through a room before striking a chair with enough force to spin it completely around. The chair briefly lands upright before crashing onto the floor. Near the end of the footage, viewers also noticed what appears to be a faint white mist drifting near the rug. The owner later explained that despite years of strange incidents, the activity has recently become quieter. After replacing some of the furniture in the house, nothing similar has reportedly happened again. Number 8. A man begins recording inside his house after waking up to something that immediately puts him on edge. Clearly nervous, he explains that he wants to document everything on camera, just in case something happens. The fear in his voice becomes more noticeable as he walks through the house, trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm really scared right now. Just gonna shut all these. I figured I'd get out on camera so if something happens, at least it's documented. Alright. I think I'm just gonna go downstairs and chill out and edit for a little while. Oh shit! Oh, fuck me. I gotta upload this. Before anything happens. And nobody gets to see this. Ow. I think I broke my ankle.
When he enters the kitchen, he discovers that every cabinet door is standing wide open. What makes the situation more disturbing is that he clearly remembers closing them all before going to sleep earlier that night. Feeling unsettled, he starts shutting each cabinet one by one while continuing to film, hoping there might be a simple explanation. For a few moments, everything seems quiet again, but just as he begins calming down, a glass suddenly falls from the counter and smashes onto the floor without anyone touching it. The loud crash instantly sends him into panic. Before he even has time to react, another object falls moments later, making the situation feel even more chaotic. Terrified, he quickly backs away from the kitchen, convinced that something inside the house isn't right. The footage spread online soon after, with viewers divided over what they were seeing. Some believe the strange events could be genuine paranormal activity, while others think the entire incident may have been carefully staged to create a convincing horror clip. Number 9. A woman known on TikTok for posting cheerful videos of her animals uploaded something completely different this time. Instead of the usual lighthearted content, she captured a moment that left both her and viewers deeply unsettled. In the video, several horses in a field are seen standing perfectly still during the rain. None of them move, react, or even seem interested in finding shelter nearby. The silence and the way they remain frozen in place make the scene feel strangely unnatural.
Okay, actively raining. My horses are frozen in time. Is this a glitch in the matrix? What's happening? There is shelter. There is shelter. And I think they're frozen. This is so weird, you guys. It's so weird. I mean, the goats, they're swarming there. No one is moving.
Almost as if time had suddenly stopped. What makes the footage even more eerie is that every horse appears focused on the exact same point in the distance. They stand motionless like statues, staring ahead without blinking or shifting position. Meanwhile, other animals nearby behave normally, making the horses' behavior stand out even more. Some people online pointed to old beliefs that horses and other animals can sense things humans cannot see. According to those stories, animals sometimes freeze out of fear when they detect something unusual nearby. The woman filming the video seemed genuinely confused by what she was witnessing. There were no predators in the area, no loud noises, and nothing visible that could explain why the entire group suddenly stopped moving at the same time. Aside from the sound of rain and wind passing through the grass, everything around them was completely quiet. Whether the horses reacted to something natural or something far stranger, the footage left viewers wondering what could have possibly captured their attention so intensely. Number 10. The next clip comes from a blogger who claims to have experienced strange paranormal activity multiple times before. Wanting to capture proof of what had been happening inside his home, he decided to place a security camera in his bedroom overnight and review the footage the next morning. At first, the recording seems normal, but things quickly become unsettling. During the night, the bedroom door slowly begins to open on its own, almost as if someone is standing on the other side trying to come in. The movement is subtle but enough to immediately catch attention. What happens later in the footage is even more disturbing. While the man is asleep in bed, a dark shadow-like figure appears near him, standing close as if silently watching him. The shape is difficult to make out clearly, but its presence becomes noticeable against the darkness of the room. As viewers look closer at the video, many claim they spotted something else hidden on the opposite side of the room. Some believe a second figure can briefly be seen lingering in the shadows, making the entire scene feel even more unsettling. Like many paranormal videos online, opinions remain divided. Some viewers believe the footage could be genuine evidence of unexplained activity, while others think it may have been carefully staged. Either way, the strange figures captured near the bed left plenty of people disturbed after watching it.